Yo YouTube, everyone, welcome back to the channel, and once again it is time. The stress, the struggle of solo queue is back. Let's break this one down. This was a gameplay I got the other day where I feel like I did pretty good, but the teammates we just weren't clicking as a team, as a unit. So I'm going to be breaking it down, tell you things I could have done better, things I think my teammates could have done better, and how we probably could have got a better result. Okay, let's go through the gameplay on the P1. Right now, I'm just trying to get to middle map, just trying to get a few kills and just open up the map here. We spot a guy in the middle, going to shut the door, try to go through a new wall bang. Now, I think that's a pretty good play. The only problem there was he actually outsmarted me. He actually managed to push through, play aggressive, and take me out. Now, if he stood in that doorway, I think the wall bang is a great play. So you're going to go through the left-hand side, and what I'm doing here is, yes, I finally bought out a trophy system. I know, I've seen the comments, don't you guys worry. I know when to bring out a trophy system, and this is one of those examples. While I'm anchoring on the P2 and I'm watching this area, I'm going to get out a trophy system, and what I want to do is basically isolate the opponents on this left-hand side, okay? Now, ideally, for this setup, right, if you really want to perfect this setup, you should have somebody on the left trucks where that opponent, where the teammate was now, and you want to let them spawn tennis court. The reason why that's so viable is because, first of all, it's such a far way away. They essentially have to push you from such a far angle, and second of all is you can just cover the whole left side of the map and you can force them to push through the front. And what that does is that basically puts them through a choke point, which makes it very difficult for them to break the hill. But we're going through now, and so far so good. You know, we've got 20 seconds on the belt. Gonna watch over my teammate. He does die. I tried to watch over him, but I was just watching the flank. There's two people pushing me, and yeah, what happened there was we just got such an overload of pressure through the front of the hill, and we didn't have enough reinforcements to help us. So although there was two of us there was actually four of them pushing us, and we just didn't have enough backup. But with 20 seconds left, that's okay. We're going to push through, and we're going to try to make a play. So I'm going to chuck a stun on the wall there, and what I'm literally going to do is rotate around and try to get on the hill. We spot this guy. I actually had my knife out, and that's just another situation where pretty poor timing, but my teammate goes through. He gets a massive two-piece. Now what you want to try to do in this situation is get on the hill, and before we get there, right, we notice that somebody's already there, so this is a chance to use your equipment. Now they're probably gonna have a trophy system, but if you can keep spamming your equipment, what you can do is get your opponents ready so that your teammates can push through. We're gonna go through, we take out one, the second guy's there, and the trades go through. So I think when you're gonna push that ladder, only go up the ladder if your teammate's gonna go there with you. So right there, I went up the ladder, but my teammate was on the stairs, so I felt like it was a bit more secure, and like you saw there, we were actually able to get the trades off. So gonna go through, I spot somebody on the right hand side, so we're just gonna hold that angle, let him be aggressive. There you go, we take him out, chuck a stun over, chuck a nade over again, and it's just the same cycle. We're constantly trying to get one up on our opponents, trying to get a bit more map pressure, but I feel like we're playing a bit too passive now as a team. I feel like we're not really getting involved how I'd like to. So I'm like, you know what, let me bring out the SMG. I think I could be a bit more valuable to the team. So we're going to go through the left-hand side, going to wait, play it patiently. And what I'm going to do is constantly jump between this left door and the right door, just because I know that's where they're going to be rotating from. We spot one. There you go. Great first kill. Going to jump back on the left and just see if we can find another player. So I'm actually getting stunned here. So in this situation, I'm looking at the minimap and I'm by myself, okay? So what I want to do is play my life, try to get a kill or two. We spot the second, and he absolutely melts me. So again, we're not rotating as a team, and I feel like this team was just so uncoordinated right now. Very difficult to get hold of things. So we're going to push through the left-hand side. Going to chuck a stun in and a nade. Now, again, there's a trophy system, but that's okay. We're going to try to get rid of that trophy system, try to shoot it. We get rid of it, and there's a guy in the corner. Now, if you're playing on the opponent's setup right now, the corner that their opponent was in is a great corner to sit, because it's just a corner that you don't really check most of the time, because when you're trying to run in the hill, you're more worried about the other angles, and it's just such a good corner. Push through, and again, you see him right there, and they've literally got us in a trap right now. So this is not a good situation. This is not fun for us to be in. But I was like, you know what, 25 seconds left. We're down by about, 50 points at the end of this, 60 points. Let's just rotate. Let's hold the new hard point. And again, good play from him. He just had the better angle. And one thing I did wrong there, right, was I used the SMG for a medium range gunfight where he has an assault rifle and he just absolutely gunned me. So I'm going to push through here. We get the stun off. We managed to get the kill, and we're getting a bit of breathing room. We get a 3-piece as a team. I'm like, cool, let me push through the front here and let me just try to make a play, man. We're down by a lot. We need to make a play. I need to try something. So what I'm going to do is watch the right hand side, and I want you to notice how I play this. So I'm shutting the doors, and I'm essentially watching this right. But because my two teammates died, before running on the other side, before watching the spawns, I'm going to play close to my teammate in the hill, because if he dies, I want to be close for the trades. I see this guy shooting through the wall, so we're going to jump across. We get one, go behind the head glitch. We see the second, we make him one shot, and my teammate just chucks a nade right at my head to take me out. I mean, I thought I was doing pretty good there, but my teammate didn't decide to help me out. He decided to do the opposite and take me out with a grenade. I'm going to push through. I'm absolutely one shot. I'm going to play a creddy corner, and in this situation, when you have no health to work with, it is very, very difficult to regain. So you're going to go through, just try to get some damage off. And again, we're just getting broke like it's nothing, man. All setups we are getting are just getting taken out. And we're not really getting a lot of control on the map here. So we really need to change something. Going to go through, we spot a guy on the right, we take him out, going to jump across. Again, it's all about just maneuvering around, jumping across, and these 15 seconds are actually going to help us get back into the game. So I'm looking at the scoreboard, I'm looking at the situation, I'm like, right, this isn't good, this is not ideal, something needs to change. We need to make sure we're prioritizing the spawn. So in the P2 here, P1, I'm going to just try stopping them from getting on the hill. And then my main focus here is to bring the game back. If we can get like 10 to 15 seconds here on our opponents, we should be good to go. So let's see what we can do. Going to push through, I spot a guy going through, we take him out, that's a nice little two-piece. The third guy's on the top there, so while we go through, we're going to center onto the window. I spot my teammate there, and that was a great play. So not only did we distract the opponent, we were actually able to make him one shot so that my teammate was able to sneak up on him and get the kill. Great. I'm going to watch the left hand side here. We got the dead silence pop. Going to jump across, center onto them, go to the top area here, and slowly but surely we are bringing the game back here. So I'm going to dive across here, just see if I can spot anybody. We managed to take him out. Well, we didn't manage to take him out. I think the big problem there was I played a bit too aggressive, right? I feel like I could have held an off angle for a second longer, held a pre-aim that could have been a bit better. I'm going to go through. The guys are looking at me. This isn't a situation you want to be in. So I'm going to back off, and I'm looking at the minimap like, right, we have an okay map, setup right now, but it's not perfect. We could definitely have a better setup. So I'm going to go through, but the main thing I want to get here is 1 or 2 kills. So I'm going to play for the kills, play a bit more patient, let them push me through the front here. You see, we're taking our time. My teammates all die. Going to slide across. We managed to take out one, turn around, and again, I'm by myself. That was an amazing shot right there. Great reactions. That wasn't a kill I'll probably expect myself to get any more times in a match. I was probably a once in a match kind of kill. Very, very difficult to get. Going to push through. Went through a different angle. My teammates get the trades. And just at that 40 seconds, we've started to get back into the game here. If we can hold this game right now, if we can hold this point, we should be good to go. My teammates get a 3-piece. And I think the main problem I'm noticing was just the slaying power. I feel like overall the whole game, they just had so many more slaying opportunities, slaying ability than us. And it just really cost us in the long run. You see, again, 3 go down. I'm pushing through here. Go on an off angle. We managed to take him out. Jump across here, and now I spot somebody in the distance, going to back off, and I'm just trying to be just as impactful as possible. I'm literally trying to make plays, let my teammates set up, and what I'm doing now is I'm basically being the support player while trying to slay. I'm trying to do everything right now, and I'm just hoping my teammates can step up in the slaying category, and if they do, I think we could definitely win the game. So I'm going to push through here, try to play through the stairs. I just feel like it's a bit more impactful while my teammates on the top. This is a bit more of the danger zone, and here you go. We've got orange control. Everything looks great. All it is my teammates on the hill. As long as he's got a trophy, we should be good to go, but he does get wallbanged. He does get naded. Things go terrible. We're going to jump through. We managed to get one. We take out the second. Going to turn around, watch the ladder for the third, and we're actually able to redeem our teammates. We go through. We get a massive 2-piece. 40 seconds left. Okay, we can bring this back. We're only down by 30. This is not impossible. So what I'm doing is I'm continuously checking both ways, right? We've got the right covered. We've got the left covered. I'm continuously, throwing shimmy, snaking it. We go through. We get another 2-piece. We're on the cruise missile, precision, whatever you want to call it, and we're just able to take over. So we're on a 6 streak. 20 seconds left. I was by myself. So I'm going to, give myself some credit there for holding the hill. Going to chuck a precision just because these 20 seconds are so vital, and I want to get them off the hill. I know no one's really close to them, so if we can get them off for 15-20 seconds, it will be quite useful, and that's exactly what happens. We actually end up taking them off. I actually end up getting a kill as well. So that one precision, right, only got me 1 kill, but I actually took them off for 20 seconds. Now that is very, very important. Looking at the minimap, what area is kind of empty? I noticed the left-hand side is empty, so we're going to push through. Now I think in this moment, I could have just held an angle a bit better. I made sure I prioritized my life here. We're going to make him 1 shot, and again, right there, I shouldn't just play the credit corner. Instead of jumping between 2 alleyways, I should have just held 1 alleyway, played my life, and I think could have been a bit more suitable for the team. But again, we're slowly getting back into the game. This is a really positive sign. Going to go through the back, make sure no one's there. We spot one in the distance, we take him out. The second's out there. We're going to slide across while he's not looking at us. We're going to make him 1 shot. We actually take him out. Just like that, 2 go down. The third's in the front of the hill. Can we take him out? There you go. Our teammate gets the kill. And there you go. We're back to taking the lead. Finally, after so many hard points, we've actually finally able to take the lead. Can we carry on with the momentum? We're going to push through the front. We get a huge kill, but this is time to go for the spawns. We're going to go through the left-hand side. I'm going to spot the guy on the left. We're going to try to push through, try to get spawns. And this is a terrible mistake for myself. So I thought it was a good play in the time, but in hindsight, when I went up to the ladder, that little jump up to the ladder, I should have expected that he was able to kill me during that time. Now, if I won that gunfight, look how different this scenario would have been. Me dying has essentially put me 15 seconds away from the hill. That's why it's so important sometimes to play your life and really go for those spawns. So we actually waited about 20 seconds here. Gonna slide across, wait wait for my teammates. Going to go through the front, chuck a stun in, chuck a grenade. Just try, you know, check different angles, go through everywhere, go through, and jump through. We get one more one-shot, we take him out. Things are so mixy right now, but we're actually doing a really good job of kind of just getting map control when we don't really deserve it. 30 seconds left. You know, the rotation is definitely not going our way, but one thing's for sure, we need to break this hill. If we give them the 30 seconds, this is going to be over before we even get into the hill. I'm going through, I'm by myself again. My teammate goes in, but we're just not playing coordinated, and I'm partially to blame right there. I should have waited for my teammates, and he gets a massive three-piece. Perfect. That should get us back into the game. Now it's time to go through the left, go through PD, and get back into the swing of things. So we're going to go through here, and what I'm thinking is, right, somebody's probably on top, okay? So if I can get through, if I can play the top angle, we should be good to go. But I spot my teammate down the left. I'm going to take our time. A nice little jump shot. The jump shot is just quite useful there because it allows me to get a clean headshot without really, you know, worrying about him. We're going to go through. We spot the second on the right-hand side. So in this moment, I just need to play my life here. And this is where, again, I get a bit impatient. I start challenging things I shouldn't. And right there, you can see what happened. Now, if I could go back to replay that moment, knowing what I know now, all I would have done is just play that top, played my life a bit more, and just held that top angle. Because what that would have done is just given me a bit of insight, given me a bit more map control, and my teammates could have got a bit more time in the hill. These seconds are so crucial. Now we're going towards that 200-point mark. We really need to utilize this time here and make sure we can get away with the victory. Going to go through. I managed to take a player out, and obviously I want to get in the hill right now, but I just don't trust my teammates to watch over me. So instead, I'm going to go all the way around here, try to get into the right-hand side, and try to worry about P2. So the reason I'm going all the way here, just to get a different angle, we see one, we make him one shot, we see the second, and we again make him one shot. And I'm just waiting for my team to help me. Going to chuck a grenade right over the wall there. Hopefully, can get some damage. I'm going to dive across here. And yeah, I really messed up that dive. What I wanted to do is land on my feet, dive a little bit shorter, and just try to use my momentum. Unfortunately, my inner shot T wasn't quite there in that moment. We're going to go through. We're only down by 10 points, but the problem is my teammates just got three-piece, and this is where things go from bad to worse. We're going to push through. I see a guy on the right. We're going to actually take him out, which is a good play. But I'm by myself once again, so we have to make a play. We get some great shots off. But again, there's just no pressure on the hard point. My teammates are going through the front. I would have loved if somebody flanked right there, just helped me out a bit more. And this is just a scenario where we don't have much time to work with. The panic is setting in. We're going to push through again, trying to dive, trying to use a ledge to my advantage, but things are not going our way. And I really think this P2 was a downfall of our game. The game was basically even in the P1, and we just gave them so much time in the P2, and I'm definitely partially to blame about that. I should have rotated a bit more, played it a bit better. Going to go through, we take out one player, and now I notice, you know, they can't win off this hard point, so we have to rotate. We have to make sure we're locking down the next hard point, and it's quite difficult because we're leaving it so late. We're basically giving them 249 points here, but we have to be perfect. Can we be perfect? We're about to find out. We're going to go through, we're going to shut the doors. My teammate's with me, let him go in first. I'm going to let him bait the teammate for me. We go through, we get the second guy, and that's perfect. That's exactly how you want to play it. And then we're just going to watch over now. We're going to, cool, what can we do in this situation? We're going to watch over. I've got an assault rifle. We spot one pushing through, we take him out, and I don't have a trophy system, but I'm just going to watch over myself. I'm going to make sure no one pushes me. I'm going to you know, hold for the sound cue, going to shoulder it effectively. We spot a guy in the top, great shots. We make him one shot, use a grenade, able to take him out. And again, we're just slowly but surely getting back into the swing of things. 210 to 248. Now, if we can hold this for the rest of the 30 seconds, we should be good to go here. The cruise missile comes in. I get off the hill slightly, get back on the hill, watch the left-hand side with the assault rifle. And again, I'm constantly just shuffling around, making sure no one's pushing me. And now, in this situation, I would just love for my teammates to rotate. I would love for them to set up in the new hard point. I think they need to trust me here, because if we don't rotate, we're going to lose the game. We go through. There's another guy pushing me. But again, I'm playing my life. I notice my teammate dies here, so I'm going to turn around, play this close angle, and if somebody pushes me, we're going to go for the prone double jump. And with 8 seconds left, we need to be rotating. We need to make a play. He pushes me, he tries to take me out. We manage to get the kill, but there's only 3 seconds left. We're going to have to get out of this one. We push through. Is it too little, too late? My teammates aren't around the hill. 248, 249, and just like that, we lose the game. I mean, I gave it everything I had. Honestly, dropping 34 kills, leading the lobby on our team. Got a lot of time as well. So we tried, you know, one of those games where you can't do it all. But GG to everyone I did play. Hope you guys did enjoy that video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.